endometriosis is very similar to like the lining of the uterus. It's like a tissue that grows outside the uterus. It could be on your fallopian tubes, it could be on your ovaries, it could be on your pelvis walls. It actually can go in other places of your body. For some ladies, the tissue grows like all over their body. It can be even on your bladder. So endometriosis, it can be very complicated in how it affects your fertility. It can cause you to have heavy, serious, tough periods. I've had ladies who told me that their endometriosis caused them to have to like miss work. Some ladies with endometriosis have like painful sex. Some women don't get a period or they're irregular, things like that. So endometriosis is no joke. And it still does not mean you cannot get pregnant and have a baby naturally. Sometimes things that help ladies with endometriosis to get pregnant are simple, small changes. I know what I'm about to say is going to irritate a lot of people because it used to irritate me too. How diet is so critical. Yes, I'm sorry. But if you have endometriosis, a lot of times you have inflammation in your body. Inflammation will stop you from getting pregnant. I'm not even joking. Inflammation can cause serious problems in your body. It can cause, obviously, fertility issues. It can cause swelling in your belly sometimes. Some women who have endometriosis, even PCOS or fibroids, inflammation causes you to be a little bit more puffier and your stomach to look bigger than it is. Your fingers can get like really chubby. Inflammation is no joke. And it can lead to chronic diseases. So inflammation is a huge issue with ladies with endometriosis. And the way that you combat that, yeah, you ain't gonna like this, but you gotta cut them carbs. When I mean cut the carbs, you just do. I understand we can have cheat days, but they can't be every day or every other day. I give myself one cheat day. I do. And when I do give myself a cheat day, I eat before 5 o'clock. We'll talk about that another day. But for right now, my ladies with endometriosis who want to have their babies, cut the carbs. Could just cut them. If you're going to have carbs, keep them brown like me. Okay? I mean, it's brown rice, brown wheat bread, things like that. Keep it brown like me and you'll be just fine. Keep it down because even when I eat like breads, period, don't matter if it's white, brown, even like the veggie ones, it just don't. I can just get poofy. So I try to cut it down as much as possible. The other thing that causes inflammation, girls, is that cheese and like dairy. The thing is, I know a lot of women who have cut down dairy and they've seen drastic changes in their body, especially my girlies who suffer with inflammation. And them endometriosis girlies, this is for you. When you cut the dairy out, it cuts so much inflammation. It cuts so much carbs and like sugars out of your system. And you can actually feel quite a bit of relief. A lot of times the ladies cut like dairy out and certain carbs out. They find that their periods become more regular your period, egg quality goes up, and bada bing, bada boom, 2 plus signs. So I have to stress the diet. Boo-boos. Listen, for someone who had to stop drinking, and I don't mean like I was over drinking, but literally my body couldn't handle alcohol due to sugar contents and medications. I know that's not easy because that glass of wine, I know that glass of wine will help you get through the day or over the day, whatever the case is. But I'm going to keep it real with you. You're going to have to cut that alcohol down drastically. That's also going to be part of your cheat days. And I don't mean doubling it up either. Like, if you are trying to have this baby, you start now. It is as if you are pregnant right now. So that means, but you know, you need to have a glass of wine. Just do what you got to do. But a glass, not a bottle. And don't be out here in the club, like taking a bunch of bottles. Because you're max at least once a week. Girl, I'm not playing with you. Have this baby and have your glass of wine and move the heck on. And now is the other part. Caffeine. Here's the deal. Okay, I talked to my doctor about this. When it comes to caffeine, what you supposed to do if you're tired, like real tired, not gonna have it at all. The truth is, when you're pregnant, you can't even have caffeine like that. They say, 200 milligrams, or not milligrams, like something about 1 cup of coffee, whatever. You keep it down. I drink mushroom coffee, and I'm all right. But if you're really trying to have this baby, and you're one of my endo girls, you're gonna have to cut it down drastically, especially those who drink like 3 or 4 cups a day. Keep it down to 1. And then, of course, you can have Yoni tea. You're like, girl, please. But yes, Yoni tea is a nice teas to help ladies with my endometriosis, girls that are preparing for fertility, or even just relief from endometriosis. And teas will help a lot. Unfortunately, caffeine does affect the inflammation. It can affect some of the tissues from the endometriosis that you have. And so what we don't want to do is become too inflamed, because again, it's all about implantation. And even if you go through in vitro, you want to make sure you get pregnant and stay pregnant. Because I'm all about, we can get the 2+ signs, but can we stay pregnant? Can we make it through the whole 9 months? That takes a healthy body. So you're going to have to cut down that caffeine. Sorry. But I'm not sorry, because when you hold that baby and it's screaming in your face and looking like you, looking all cute, you're going to thank me. Yes, let's talk about the greens. You're going to have those greens, honey bunny. Like, here's the deal. I know they're like, eat lots of fruits and veggies. Be smart about it, because I'm not about to eat like a whole plate of fruit. I seen like an episode of the Kardashians one time, and Khloe had like all this fruit that she said she eats all day.
Fruit.
Yeah, does it ever get eaten, or does it get thrown away every week and restocked?
That's really bad. There's people in Africa that are starving.
Did one of you guys wait for the answer?
Can I have a peach?
No, you can't. I don't have enough. First of all, I hope you guys know I have a fruit bowl every single morning, and I make myself smoothies.
You can make smoothies with greens. You don't have to go to Smoothie King either. I go to Smoothie King every now and then, like particularly from dropping my daughter off at her grandmother's house, and like we just on our way home, so I'll stop by at Smoothie King. I would just make them at home. And I said I was gonna make a smoothie video, how y'all can make easy smoothies and tasty recipes. I'm gonna do that for you. But like, find good recipes. Like I do kale and mango and water. That's it. And I do put flax seeds in it, and sometimes chia seeds as well, just to keep flushing out my system. But that's it. It tastes really good, because like I have a sweet tooth. If it tastes nasty, I'm not doing it. I'm just not gonna do it. Don't look over here for me to do something nasty. I think I had was it a wheatgrass shot? It was so disgusting. I never did it again. And they're like, it's still healthy for you. Okay, and it's nasty. So I did spinach and pineapple together. It tastes really good. And water, that's it. Again, I do add flax seeds and chia seeds. I'll flush in the system. And I blend it so that all of that goes in your system. Imagine just having like a cup of that a day. That's all you need. It's a green and it's a fruit. So you can do that. Well, you can do it, and you can have your baby, and then you will find yourself feeling so good about yourself when you're holding that little baby. And you're gonna send me pictures like all y'all do of your little cute little babies, because they're so cute. Anyway, but those are a lot of things that help my endo girls get pregnant. So in my Womanhood is Ghetto podcast, one of the girls who joined the hood, she had endometriosis. She had endometriosis, and she had her baby girl. You want to know how she did it? She focused, she lost weight, and she was suffering with endometriosis since she was a teenager. So she didn't even think this was possible, but she lost weight, got herself together, and then she had her baby. She did. I don't want to give too much, because when the podcast comes out, if it's not already out by the time you watch this, watch it, listen to her story. And her baby is so cute. She's grown now. I think she's like maybe 5 or 6. So she went through this journey, and a big part of it was changing her diet, losing weight, and being very healthy. So I am telling you, this is possible. Go ahead. Shout out to Tasha. Also, I would say Yoni steaming is good, and sauna. Using the sauna, particularly if you're like in pain, it helps with blood flow. Some women can do it at the gym. I have an at-home sauna, and I can put the link down to the one I use to help with inflammation in my body, and also relieve any pain you could be having due to endometriosis. And it'll help also prepare the body for pregnancy. Do see your doctor, because there's other things you can do, like hormone therapy, to also help with preparing the body to have a baby and staying pregnant as well. Hormone therapy, I highly recommend. Go talk to your OBGYN or GYN to help you with that as well. Can endometriosis be cured? The answer is no. Can it be treated? The answer is absolutely. Particularly for my ladies who are trying to have a baby. It is so doable. And again, check out the interview with Tasha because she will talk about her journey with endometriosis and having a baby. And her journey is incredible. I've also talked to other ladies who have had babies post endometriosis, and their babies are fine and healthy, and they are fine and healthy. This is so doable, but it does take quite a bit of a commitment to make, and also it takes love for yourself, because it sometimes with endometriosis, it gets beyond having a baby. It's having relief. I was in a class with, when I was learning about Yoni steaming and herbs, with a young lady who had endometriosis. She mainly was in the class to learn what herbs she can take to help her body heal and so she can have a baby. Her journey was incredible. She also was suffering from endometriosis since she was a kid as well. And a big part of it was, she said she's in constant pain, like throughout the day. And she's trying to find ways of relieving it. And so in the class, we learned about different herbs from Yoni steaming that help. And I always kept in touch with her. And she would tell me, like, yo, the Yoni steaming helps so much. And it regulated her period, which is super important. And then helped with her blood flow. Her blood flow being better meant her body felt better. And she used heating pads as well for my ladies who may not want to have a baby, but want to have some healing from endometriosis. Heating pads are also very, very helpful. I always say heating pads, sauna at the gym. If you're going to the gym, you better be going to the gym, or at least working out. Go for a walk, chase somebody. I always say chase somebody. Or at home sauna, heating pads. She was really big on the heating pad. So those are a couple of things to get my endometriosis ladies pregnant and some relief from any endo pain. Another thing I just want to wrap up with is try womb yoga. So it's a little bit different from the regular yoga. And I could say do acupuncture, but I don't really like acupuncture like that. But I have heard just via like online chat groups that acupuncture helps, but I also know that womb yoga helps a lot with my ladies who are preparing their bodies for babies and have endometriosis. Womb yoga. There's a lot of different classes online. I will put a link to the one that I know about because I believe hers are online. Heard so much good things about womb yoga in preparation for pregnancy, but specifically for women with PCOS and endometriosis. So I highly recommend that. If you yourself need some help with endometriosis and getting pregnant, sign up for my fertility newsletter, and I'll always send tips, diet tips, ways to just kind of help the body prepare for pregnancy. But if you have had a baby, yes, I want to hear all about it and what was your journey like. And if you're suffering from endometriosis and need some more tips, let me know. Drop in the comments. Let your girl know. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share with other endo girls because we're all together. Thanks for joining my hood today. Be well, be at peace, girlies, and it is doable. Baby dust to all.